name is Helen Wangaringige. I'm a teacher at Kimathi Secondary School, and in this project, I'm the education pillar co-chair, and we have been having activities in schools, and especially in peace clubs. We've been reinforcing and strengthening the peace clubs so as we can create awareness and sensitization to the learners concerning violent extremism. We realize that we have security issues in our schools, and most of us don't know how to identify and handle the cases. So in this case, we want to create more awareness for the learners so that we can reduce the pool of those who are vulnerable. We find out that there are some issues like poverty and GBV, which makes them to be vulnerable. And in that case, we are trying to address that. And we have also partnered with the Kenya National Drama and Films Festival. We are going to have the activities this term. They have already started, and therefore we'll be awarding those items that have the messages on preventions and countering violent extremism. And also in the music festivals, we'll have the items. So we are trying to create awareness and sensitize these learners such that when they are aware, they'll not be vulnerable. So we are also engaging with other schools whereby we will have debates and talks around the same, such that these learners are also able to contribute and come up with solutions to these problems, the security problems that they are having. So far, we have partnered with the law enforcement pillar, whereby we have some of the chiefs coming to schools to address the learners on the security issues. So they normally attend parades on Mondays and Fridays. And we have seen that this has had impact because once the learners are aware, then they will avoid those areas that maybe might lead them to engaging in criminal gangs activities and end up engaging in productive ways of maybe countering the same. So we were talking to the guidance and counseling teachers. They were being trained on GBV, and we found out that these teachers themselves, they are guidance and counseling teachers, and yet they have not been counseled. We tried asking if any has ever attended a counseling session, and we found out that none of them had ever been counseled, and yet we know that we teachers also have our own issues. Therefore, we need that support. And also there is a policy whereby corporal punishment was abolished, and also expelling a student, that one who has been chronic, is also not allowed. We say that hakuna dustbin ya mtoto. So even that who seems to be extreme, we are just supposed to come up with ways in which we can maintain them in school. And therefore we find that, for example, if a student has been maybe extreme, maybe a security issue, we are supposed to report, and others we refer them to counseling instead of now expelling them or sending them home. So we find that we have these issues, and we have to be strengthened, especially the guidance and counseling teachers, such that they are able to handle at the school level. Before we refer, then we can handle those cases at the school level before we project them to the police or to guidance and counseling elsewhere. Yes, thank you.
My name is Grace Maritim. I am from National Parents Association. Sorry. I represent both psychosocial pillar and education pillar, which correlate because we are all targeting the child. So what we have been doing as National Parents Association in relation to education and psychosocial support, we have been targeting youths who are in churches, Other sectors like border border, um, we normally um, request those people who have already made maybe having seminars for the youth to invite us. And now through us, we invite the NCTC, which has been our trainers. And they have been doing some very good job. Since we started last year, that is September last year, we have been able to talk to more than 800 youths in the whole of this county, because whenever we are targeting the youth camps zile ambazo zimetayarishwa na kanisa, you can find it is for a county, so every sub county is being represented in the youth camps. Now the ones that we did from last November to date, we have been able to reach 4 sub counties, that is Rongai, Subukia, Bahati and Nakuru. We have been able to train the Red Cross youth volunteers, because they are first responders to accidents and also attacks. So we saw it is good, especially to learn more about the active shooter. So we are here with NCTC, who trained them half day, and the response was so good, and they requested for even more. So wherever we are going, we are training challenges that are affecting the youth, issues like drugs and substance abuse, their identity, because it is now that they are trying to learn or to engage in learning their identity. We are also tackling issues like GBV, issues that we find them even at our homes. We are also targeting the parents through National Parents Association. And right now, what we have planned with the education office, especially in my area, that is Subukia, we shall be visiting schools whenever they are having parents association, different schools, so that we can also sensitize the parents. Like now, from immediately after midterm, we shall be visiting a school called Forest Hill Secondary School, and we shall be highlighting the issues, because we have found that our parents have neglected the children, especially the boy child. Like in that school, we are being told by the principal that the parents are very eager to pay fees, the lunch fee for girl child, but the boy child has been told to man up. So that boy is easily to be influenced into radicalization, if at all he is being showed empathy by other people. So we are trying to go and talk to the parents so that they can also own their boy child and know that they are at risk.